Hello everyone. In today's recipe, I will be showing you how to make party style Ayamase stew, which is also known as designer stew. I am Rosie and you are welcome to my kitchen. For the ingredients, here I have green bell peppers and I'm using two types of bell peppers. Traditionally, Ayamase stew is prepared with green peppers and feel free to mix it up. Here I have some hot peppers and this is cayenne pepper and habanero pepper. Here I have some onions, ginger, garlic, locust beans, which is also known as iru, crayfish, bouillon, salt, red palm oil, which is very important in this recipe. Here I have the meat I'm going to be using, some cow foods, beef stripes, goat meat. Feel free to use any meat of your choice. In a blender, I will add in a little bit of water. I'll add onions, ginger, garlic, some of the green chili pepper. I'm going to be blending this and I will be right back. And that is done. In the pot, I have the meat in the pot already. Add in the blended onions, ginger, garlic, and pepper. Add salt. Add bouillon or any Maggi of your choice and stir it till everything is well combined. And the meat all have the same cooking time, so I'll be cooking them at the same time. I will rinse the blender with some water and then add it. Add curry powder, thyme, and I will leave this meat to marinate for about 30 minutes to an hour before cooking it. So here is the meat was marinated for 30 minutes and I've been cooking this meat now for about 40 minutes. So I will check if they are ready, and at this point the meat are soft. So I will turn off the stove and put that aside. So transfer the cooked meat into a baking rack and I'm going to be grilling this meat in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes, and feel free to fry it if you prefer the fried ones. Next, add the red palm oil in a pot and bleach this oil on a low heat for about 15 to 20 minutes. Cover it and make sure your house is fully ventilated. And this is 15 minutes later. I will use a white spoon to check. So at this point, this oil is not fully bleached, but this is how I want it today. I'm going to turn off the stove. I'll cover it and leave it to cool down a little bit before working with it. Next, I will be taking out the seed from the peppers and I'll be cutting them as well, so it will be easy for my food processor to work. And all of these peppers, they are all clean already. I washed them nicely with salt. And I want to say a big thank you to my new and my old subscribers. Thank you all so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not already. And I will repeat this process with everything. So here I have everything cut already. I'll add the hot peppers and I'm going to be blending this roughly. I will be using food processor and I'm going to be roughly blending the pepper without adding any water. And you can also use a blender, but if you're using a blender, you have to add a little bit of water. And when you're done, you can also strain out the water, or you can just cook it and then the water will reduce by itself. Feel free to reduce the heat of the pepper to your tolerance, and feel free to adjust any of the ingredients used in this video. And I'm going to repeat this process with all the pepper. I am making a lot of sauce here, so I will repeat this process till I am done. So here I have the blended pepper mix, and this is what mine looks like. It doesn't have a lot of water, and I'm going to be using it like so without straining it or leaving it to cook before using it. In a pot, I will add in some of the bleach oil. I bleached 2 cups, but I will not be using all of that. And I'll heat it up a little bit. Add diced onions. And I'll fry these onions for about 2 to 3 minutes. Add the locust beans and fry for another 2 to 3 minutes. I'll stir. Add the blended pepper. Add salt. Add bouillon. You can use any Maggi of your choice. And the blended crayfish. And stir. I'll stir it very well, and this doesn't have a lot of water, so I'm going to leave it to cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. Cover it. So while that is cooking, I'll go ahead to boil some eggs. Like you all know, Ayamase sauce is not complete without some boiled eggs, and I'm using egg cooker. Feel free to cook it on the stove top for about 15 to 20 minutes, and you will get the perfect hard boiled eggs. And the sauce is been cooking now for about 20 minutes. I will stir. And at this point, this sauce is well cooked. So, and this is what it looks like. So next, I'll be adding in the grilled meat, and the meat is out of the oven. And give that a quick stir. And the eggs are ready as well. I will add the hard-boiled eggs, and once the eggs and the meat are in there, I'm gonna leave this sauce to cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. Ayamase sauce is usually enjoyed with rice, like Ofada rice or any other rice of your choice. And this sauce is very, very spicy and delicious, but feel free to adjust the heat of the pepper to your tolerance. And it smells divine in my kitchen. I will leave the Ayamase stew to cook for another 10 minutes and it will be ready. And 10 minutes later, I turn off the stove. Ayamase stew is ready. I will be having mine with some jasmine rice. If you have Ofada rice, you can rock it with it, or you can enjoy it with any other rice of your choice. And this Ayamase stew was very, very delicious. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Remain blessed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.